everybody out there in YouTube land and all my YouTube friends. It is me, Sandman Mystery Comics, better known as Jim, and we're here for episode 2 of the Kaiju Review. And today, when you see this, it'll be released on Tuesday, but I'm filming this right after the Gorgo episode, and it'll be scheduled to be released on Tuesday. We're going to do the other Ditko Monsters book, Konga. Now, if you're not familiar with Konga, Konga was another British film, basically the British version of King Kong. It was a female ape that ended up getting injected with too much of a growth serum and got really big and terrorized London. Okay. It was a one-shot cheesy movie from the 60s, much like people think of Gorgo. Gorgo was made by the King brothers back in 1960. This was made shortly after, like in 1961. And Charlton got the rights to this and also the hilarious Danish monster movie, Reptilicus. I don't have any of those books. I sold what little ones I had, and I'm surprised they were able to make a comic book out of that because the movie was just so horribly bad. In fact, that may be a movie I suggest for Joe and Matt to review on their bad movie review show. Okay, it was just bad. But anyway, we're talking about Konga here, the British King Kong ripoff, who is female, so should be Queen Konga. But anyway, this is also done by Joe Gill and Steve Ditko. Just like with Gorgo, Ditko did not do all the issues, but he did most of them. This volume is a little thicker than the Gorgo because he did more of this book than he did the other. And just like the other book, we've got great Ditko splash pages on the inside. Scene from the movie before Konga gets big, you can obviously tell that is a person in a suit. And then we've got the Konga artwork. And there they are going over the script. It just looks so hilarious, man. The dude, probably a dude in the female gorilla suit, going over the script. That's just hilarious stuff. And more Ditko gorgeousness and gorgeosity. And then, nice house ads and lobby cards and stuff like that are in here. Even Ditko referencing him making these comics at Charlton in a Copper Age Marvel comic. Remember the issue of Marvel Spotlight where the little baby got the Captain Universe power, and he had toys of an ape and a Godzilla-like monster, which are Konga and Gorgo, and he makes them big to fight off the bad guy monsters that are attacking him and his family. Yep. And see, Konga and Gorgo were on a double bill, as you can see there in one of the big ads they placed. So, yeah. And, black and white of the art from the cover of Fantastic Giants #1. Konga serialization, in paperback, which is also pricey to find in good grade. And you got another rare photo of Ditko doing what he does best. And then his cover, which you can tell this is much more Ditko than the Gorgo cover. And then after that, there's stills, and then his beautiful covers for the issues. And what Ditko loved the most about working at Charlton was not the pay, was not the fact that his books were printed poorly, so the art really didn't shine through on his books, you know. It was the level of total and utter creative freedom that he had. That's what he loved. The pay was poop compared to what he made at Marvel and DC, but the creative freedom to him was worth more. I mean, they even, when they wanted to, they saw that their books were losing out to the Marvel Age of superheroes, and DC was fighting to keep up in the Silver Age. They went to Ditko to create superheroes, and that's how we got Captain Atom, The Question, Blue Beetle, Nightshade, Peacemaker, all those. He created every superhero that Charlton had, Ditko created. Yes, indeed. And even though they didn't pay as well, his level and quality of art was still the same. He did not go cheap on the art. You know, I want to show you a couple of panels in here where he draws Konga fighting a giant squid or octopus. I think it's a squid in the water, and it is just awesome, and it shows Ditko still kept his attention to detail and love of just doing art for art's sake. I want to find it. See, now that I want to show you guys, I can't. But look at here, even with the spotlight, the coloring he did on Gorgo going into the big tent there for the circus and freaking people out, just beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Because I'm pretty sure Gorgo did his own, he did his own coloring too. I'm pretty darn positive of that. All right. Here we go. I think we're here. Yes, here we are. Look at that. Look at that panel down there. And then look at this one up here. I mean, the tentacles, the suction cups are there. The shading, the hair on Gorgo, the water splashing. People on the beach going, yeah, yeah. Or it's actually a cliff, actually. Just great, 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 great stuff. You know? And Gorgo, yeah, you can tell this book is still pretty good because it's cracking as I turn the pages. Fighting giant aliens and Gorgo just sitting there chilling out and eating. So, you know, they had comical stuff in it. They had romance stories tied around. They had all kinds of neat stuff in this. Gorgo was just a fun book. And you can tell Steve Ditko and Joe Gill worked so well together, and they really enjoyed doing comics for comics' sake. You know, sequential art for sequential art's sake. And that's what makes these books so special. Unfortunately, there's not any extra stuff at the end other than ads for more of the Yo books at the end of this. The hardcover is beautiful. This one, they have the UPC code. Konga busted out of it. It also has a $35 price tag. It is also out of print. So if you guys are looking for this book, if you can find it for cover price or less, on Feebase or wherever you shop for your books, half-price books, whatever, get it. It is well worth it. If you're a Kaiju fan, it's essential you have it. If you're a Charlton fan, it's essential. If you just like Charlton comics, it's essential, just like the Gorgo, because it's good reading and it's some of their most popular titles other than the Ditko heroes that were created, you know? As far as the ads go in the back, advertising 3 more books for Ditko and then more of the horror books that they put out. Haunted horror, all that. And they did other stuff that Yo got the rights to do early. Archie's, I mean, you name it. Popeye, Felix the Cat, all that stuff. In hardback, beautiful, well-collected editions like this. And that's my review of Ditko Monsters Konga. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked the video, be sure to give the thumbs up. And if you can, if you think there's other people who would like this stuff, share my videos with them. Get them to subscribe. I'm going to be putting out lots of content like this and on Golden Age stuff and pulp serials and pulp. You name it. There's going to be all kinds of stuff coming. It's going to be fun. And I want to get to 250. And I got a great big giveaway coming for that. So like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below if you want to. And I will see you on the next episode. Love you all. God bless you all. And enjoy your Tuesday.